So excited to be here for this episode with Fenn Valley. We're here with Brian. You know, we've been talking about it and we're here and we're excited. They have a big event happening this evening, and really what we kind of wanted to do, Brian, is go through the whole process of winemaking and what makes it so special here in Southwest Michigan that differentiates us from other regions maybe here in Michigan.
Sure. I mean, as you know from being a blueberry grower, we can grow so many things along the lake shore. The lake helps to temper our climate, providing us with more mild winters, but also with less hot, highs in the summer, and that nice cycle of, warm afternoons and cool evenings that, at least for wine grapes, really drives a lot of flavor into the grapes. And I've got to believe it's a similar thing with blueberries.
Yes, exactly the same thing. Okay. That's the secret recipe. We have to be careful about that, but no, it's the truth.
Yeah, and
it's the truth.
And we really count on you guys. I mean, we grow grapes here, and that's all we grow. So we really rely on folks like you to provide high quality fruit, in your case blueberries, that then we can turn into products that we can then resell to our customers.
Yeah, and really, I think one of the things that I'd like to talk a little bit about is the science really behind the wine, because we had worked with you at True Blue for over 20 years, and it wasn't just like okay, here you go. It was really a collaboration about what tastes good, what blends well, what really experience are we giving to the partaker of the wine, so to speak. So let's talk a little bit about how we collaborated and then what you do when you get it here.
Sure. So just like wine grapes, the quality of the products that we make are 100% driven by the quality of the fruit that comes in. We can't make good wine with bad fruit.
Yeah.
We can make bad wine with good fruit. We try not to, but it happens from time to time. So we really want to focus on quality. One of the things I know we've worked with you on is, you have different varietals of blueberries and then different ways they can be sorted and different times they can be picked. And so we try to strike that sort of happy medium between getting really good flavors, really good colors, but also being budget conscious too, knowing that our customers want to get a pint for $4 or $5 of cider, or a wine for under $15 for a bottle. So we got to kind of thread that needle. But the quality of fruit's been great, and so that's like how we start. And then from there, we have to turn it into what we do, both hard cider and wine.
Yeah, so let's work through that.
Yep.
So we're packing it up and getting it ready to bring to you, and after you get it, then what happens?
So with blueberries, it's a tricky fruit to work with because the flavors and colors are very nuanced. And what we want to try to do, what the customer expects, is it to, taste like blueberries, look like blueberries, smell like blueberries. And so we end up crushing the fruit and then soaking it for just a short period of time.
Okay.
If we go too long, then the astringency in the skins can start to really overpower the flavors and aromatics. So it's a short soak, but we want to pull that, gives us time to pull that flavor, pull that color out.
Like the essence of the whole product. Now what's the soak? What's in the soak? Is it like?
Just the blueberries.
Okay.
So they just sit there, and then we take them out to the press, we squeeze them into juice, and then there's two paths they can go down. Okay, if it's wine, then we have to add back some sugar.
Okay.
Now, if it's hard cider, we can just go straight away with the blueberries on their own.
Which is also a great product, let me tell you.
It's one of our favorites.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yep, it's really pretty straightforward. We can actually make it into cider or wine within just a matter of a few weeks from receiving the fruit itself.
So really, we're talking about farm fresh, from the field to the delivery spot to the wine making.
Yep, and then what we do with our products for wine, we typically go into a 750 milliliter glass bottle, sort of what you'd expect.
Yeah.
Cider is a little bit different. We either go into 12, 16 ounce cans or kegs. And so it's offered, in our tasting room on a tap, or restaurants will carry it on tap, or again, the cans are a convenient way for folks to take it home with them when they come and visit us.
Yeah. So then after you get it in the bottle, then you send it through the labeling process.
Yep. So we'll label all the bottles after the liquid's in, of course, and then that label will tell the consumer what it is. We feature that it's locally grown and all the things that people really want to see, for sure.
Oh my gosh. And then the exciting part is that you have a wine tasting room here in back of us, and you're open to the public. What are the hours of that?
So we're open 7 days a week, all but 4 days a year. We've always felt like we really need to create a space where you just know we're here, we're ready to help. Our hours do vary a bit, but generally speaking, we're 11 o'clock in the morning till 5 p.m. here in Fenn Valley, and we also have a tasting room in Saugatuck. You know, it is the hardest part of this is selling it. You know, finding folks that are willing to give up their disposable income, because obviously this isn't something they need. So we really want to respect that and create a good environment, create a place for people to come here and enjoy themselves, create memories. That's one of the things that we think is unique about wine is it creates memories. You remember being here with somebody enjoying a glass of blueberry wine or a glass of cider, and when you buy it and take it home, when you have it again, it kind of brings you back to that time period.
That's so true. This evening, you know, we have a big event you have planned tonight, and I think that's what we're looking forward to, is creating those memories, those nuances, and really a culinary experience, and how you can blend the taste and the flavors of the different wines with the food. So tonight, tell us what's on the menu?
So what we do, these are called Winemakers dinners, and they range between 5 and 6 courses depending on the evening. Tonight will be 5. And we work with this chef. In this case, it's our own in-house team, which we're really excited about, to create different courses that pair in with different wines. And so the idea is sort of like the sum is greater than the parts. So ideally, you try the wine, you try the food, you come back to the wine, it's been changed by the food, it's hopefully enhances. In our case, we also try to bring out the fruit character. We are farmers, we like to showcase the fruity side, so all the pairings we're usually focused on are to create more of that fruit essence in the wine itself. And then we'll go ahead and serve all those courses one after the other. So it's really kind of neat. It's a super hard process for the chef, frankly. We made the wine months ago, so our work is sort of done.
So it's his job to pair it up.
But we really love to highlight the culinary relationship between wine and food. And it's a big deal in our history. It's always been something we're really focused on. That's how we are at home. We like to cook. We like to experience how they work together. And so we just want to bring that to our customers as well.
And not only that, I mean, the decor of the event, you really brought it. I gotta say,
our team does an awesome job.
Above and beyond the expectation. I know you're really busy, so we'll let you go and get into it, and we're gonna get to our table. But before we do, I'd really like to thank our audience and our viewers for giving us the time out of their busy schedule just to see what's happening in the world of agriculture and experiencing the flavor, the work, everything that goes into producing products that we know you'll love, and then taking it to the next culinary step, and then seeing how it's made. So thank you. We look forward to seeing you next season. Until then, have a good one.